This is The Mystery of Easter by Amelia Richardson Dress. Illustrations by Lily J. Moore. There once was a man who loved big enough to change the world. People knew he was in God and God was in him. Everywhere he went, people would ask him, "What's the best way to live?" This man, whose name was Jesus, would answer, "Love. Love God. Love yourself. Love everyone else." Now, there were some people who didn't like what Jesus was teaching. They did not want to be told to love God, love themselves, and love everyone else. It's a very hard thing to love that big. Instead of learning this hard thing, they decided to have Jesus killed. This is the hard part of the story. When we tell this part of the story, we always say, "This is not the end of the story." The hard part of the story is that Jesus' enemies did not want to learn to love, so they had Jesus killed on a cross. The cross reminds us of a very sad thing. Jesus' friends, the one who knew that he was in God and God was in him, were very sad. They remembered how they felt when Jesus was around, like God was with them too. Their hearts were broken. Jesus' friends put him in a tomb, which is like a cave, and they used a big stone for the door. Then they took some time to cry and hug and try to fix their broken hearts. Later, several of Jesus' friends went to the tomb where he was buried. Sometimes when you're very sad because someone has died, it helps to visit their grave. The tomb was like a grave, and Jesus' friends were very sad. When they got there, they discovered that the huge stone that had been blocking the entrance was out of the way. Inside, they saw a man dressed in a white robe who said to them, "Do not be afraid. You're sad, but here is good news. Jesus is alive again." This is a mysterious story. This is the story that changes the cross. It still reminds us of a sad thing, but now it also reminds us of a good, important thing. Now it reminds us that no matter what happens, no matter how hard things are, we are with God and God is with us. This is the secret to loving God, loving yourself, and loving everyone else. God is always with you.